prepared for hacks, guys. We are back again today with another Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle. Today I have a battle against a good friend of mine, the Reflectioned Mirror on Twitch, also known as Alastair. Now, I have uploaded a few battles against Alastair in the past couple of months, but this battle has by far been one of the better ones that I have had with this man. So, he's up with Venusaur. I'm going to go ahead and lead off with my Politoed, and since you can't Toxic Venusaur because it's a poison type, you can only burn it or paralyze it. And I stay in first turn, go for Scald, because I know that I can live a Giga Drain, I can live a Sludge Bomb. If he wants me to put me to sleep, it's only my Politoed that's been put to sleep, so it's not that big of a deal. But he goes ahead and goes for the Sludge Bomb, which is fine with me. I eat it up quite well. Go for the Scald, praying to God that I can get a burn. And I don't get it. But it's okay. I'm going to live a Giga Drain, which is cool. I'm going to live. So I live a Giga Drain, and I'm going to go for Scald number 2, praying to God that I can get a burn here. And still no burn. So essentially, I wasted my Politoed. I am going to save it just because if I want to get my rain up later, I can go ahead and do that. I am going to end up switching on out into my Heatran. I am immune to poison type moves, immune to HP Fire if he's running HP Fire. It's also actually going to boost me because I do have Flash Fire. I quad resist Giga Drain and all grass type moves. I have to like burp. Excuse me. Anyways, he's going to end up switching out, so that tells me that he's not running HP Ground, which is awesome, because my sweet tranny over here is going to, be able to wall his Venusaur all damn day. But I am going to go ahead and take this opportunity to get my Stealth Rocks up, and if you guys haven't been to any of my streams, I like to go balls deep with things, and I actually predicted him to go for Rapid Spin there, predicting me to switch, but I stayed in. And Alastair has been to pretty much every stream that has ever happened in the last probably like 2 to 3 months. So he knows that I am quite real. But I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my nice and powerful Sharpedo. Because Sharpedo is, it's okay. It's not bad. Sharpedo is not a bad mod. But he's going to end up switching out to the Venusaur. I cannot be dealing with the Venusaur. I cannot OHKO it with Crunch, at least. I don't think so. I'm not going to calc it. I don't calc things. You guys know that. I only calc when I'm battling some important people. If I were battling Joey, I would calc. If I were battling Shofu again, I would calc. Chimpact, you guys know. All the top Wi-Fi battlers I would calc against. But he's going to go ahead and reveal that he does have the HP Fire on the Venusaur, which is fine with me. I actually got a crit there, but thanks to the rain, I am able to live a crit HP Fire from this Venusaur. I don't know what spread this Venusaur is. I don't know if it's bulky. I don't know if it's offensive. I don't know if it's... Obviously, it's running special type moves, but that's fine. Sludge Bomb, I think, is physical, actually, so I'm not entirely sure on that. But I'm going to go out into my attack once again here, praying to God that, I'll be able to kill it with Crunch. There's a bug flying on my monitor. That's not cool. Anyways... And he's going to go ahead and reveal the Synthesis. So he's running Giga Drain, Synthesis, excuse me, Jesus. He's running Synthesis, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and HP Fire. So we know his moveset. He's not running like Sleep Powder or anything like that. I am going to go out into my Politoed as Death Fodder here. He is going to indeed go for the Giga Drain. So I am going to lose my Politoed, but I did get the rain up one more time, so... that is going to help me out and also not help me out in a lot of ways. I have Zapdos with Heat Wave. I also have a Heatran, obviously. But here's where the party starts. I go out into my Masquerain. This thing is actually not that bad. It's decently fast, so I am going to be able to outspeed this Venusaur and get my Sticky Webs up. He's going to go ahead and go for Sludge Bomb. It's neutral. It does about 50%. I'm going to go for that nice and powerful Air Slash. It's not going to be doing very much here. But, it's not bad. He's going to go for another HP Fire. Here's where it's going to be benefiting me. He's actually not going to be able to kill me with an HP Fire just because the rain is up. It's also not stabbed. That was also a crit HP Fire, and again, not being able to really touch me. Now, the main reason behind this Masquerain, you get the Intimidate off. If you're not able to lead with it, you save it, and then you can Intimidate something if you need to. If you're able to lead with it, then you get your Sticky Webs up first turn. There are lots of cases where you're not going to be able to lead with. I don't recommend leading if they have a defogger or something like that, unless you have something to bait them out with, and then you can, bait them and do whatever you need to do then. Also, I wouldn't lead with it, if you're just going to get demolished. I am running a Focus Sash, so I can have a guaranteed get my sticky webs up. And he's not running a Defogger. He is running a Rapid Spinner. He does have Excadrill, so that is something that I'm going to try and kill before he can actually Rapid Spin. So we have to play my cards kind of right, and I do have to be able to predict when the Excadrill is coming in so that it can, I can do that. But he ends up switching out the Heatran. I am actually running Scald in this thing as well, and this is, again, where the Rain will be helping me out. Masquerain is not a water type, so I'm actually bug flying, I believe. So it's unfortunate that Scald is not going to be doing as much as it could be, but the Masquerain did what it needed to do. It came in, got the sticky webs up, did a little bit of damage here and there, and that's a lot more than I expected from it. Masquerain was given to me by my friend John Thunder229, who's probably going to be watching this video and probably going to be laughing his ass off. This Masquerain actually did anything ever. But he's going to switch the Heatran out, go on out into the Keldeo, and here's where I was a little surprised with Sharpedo. I stayed in, obviously, I have my sticky webs up, the Heatran is at -1. I'm going to be able to outspeed it regardless. I'm going to go for Waterfall, and I did a decent amount of damage with that Waterfall. I am going to be switching out on this next turn, though, because I do not, absolutely, do not, actually, I go for Protect, just to scout. You never know what they're going to be doing, but I stay in Protect, obviously. He's going to reveal the Secret Sword. I do have a Zapdos who is physically defensive, so that Secret Sword is not going to be doing anything, because Secret Sword, although it is a special move, it actually attacks your defense stat, and Zapdos actually resists the Secret Sword, and after taking the damage from the Secret Sword, we will be able to hopefully determine what type of Keldeo this is. So he's not taking Life Orb damage there, so that rules out the Life Orb. So he's either Specs or Scarf or possibly Expert Belted. So there's 3 things right there. Judging how he's switching out here and not staying in and going for another move, that pretty much eliminates the Expert Belt. It doesn't entirely eliminate it, but it pretty much gives me the option that he's either Specs or Scarf Keldeo. So that is that there. He's going to go out into the Excadrill. I actually made a pretty nice prediction here. Went for the Heat Wave, and the Excadrill is going to take some damage. It's actually going to end up living, so that's a little bit unfortunate. I would have liked to have obviously killed the Excadrill, but, it is what it is. But he's going to switch the Excadrill out here. He knows that he can't really touch my Zapdos. He predicted the Discharge, that's why he sent that in. But now he's going to go out to the Heatran. I am going to be going for another Heat Wave, just because, honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, really. I wasn't paying attention, obviously. But he is going to get the Flash Fire boost on the Heatran. So that is a little bit unfortunate, because Flash Fire boost obviously is not something that I want to be giving this Heatran, because it does help this Heatran out quite a bit. Even if I did have my Politoed alive and could get the Rain back up, it's still a problem. It's still a problem that the Heatran does have a Flash Fire boost, because his Heat Wave is going to be doing quite a bit of damage. And as you can see there, this man is just critting me all damn day. Jeez, I forgot how bad this man was hacking the shit out of me. That's like the 3rd crit that he's gotten now with Fire-type moves. 2 with HP Fire and 1 with the Heat Wave at least. But now he's going to be switching the Heatran out once again, going back out into the Keldeo. And this is where I get quite happy, because although I'm not going to be getting that Rain Boost, that Rain Boosted Waterfall, Waterfall is still a powerful move. It's Stab, 80 base power, and Sharpedo. This is an Adamant Sharpedo, so this thing is not something to laugh at. But I'm going to get a speed boost here on this next turn. I am going to go ahead and Protect once again, so that I am ×2 speed. I am running Adamant, like I said, so my speed is not as high as it normally would. So getting 2 speed boosts pretty much guarantees that I will outspeed just about everything that he has, whether it's Scarfed or not. So I got the Protect off. I can go ahead and Mega Evolve here, and judging by how much damage the first 2 Waterfalls did, especially the second one did to this Keldeo, I can guarantee a KO on this Keldeo, which is very, very good, because when you Mega Evolve, you get an attack boost. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure Sharpedo gets an attack boost, because if it didn't, that'd be way lame. But now he's going to end up switching out into Draco's, which is this Garchomp. And I'm pretty much down to my last 2 Mons. I have this thing left and, like, something else, I think. I don't remember exactly what I have left, but I do have 1 Mon left. I don't exactly know, but Ice Fang is going to be enough to take out that Garchomp. He's going to go on to the Venusaur. The Venusaur actually has less than 50% HP, more around 30% after the Stealth Rocks there. Although it does have Thick Fat, I do have Crunch. Crunch is Stab on Sharpedo, also boosted by Strong Jaw, so that Crunch is going to be way, way strong, especially since I am Adamant as well. That is probably the strongest Crunch in the game right there. So that thing is way gone. He's going to go out of the Gengar. I am ×2 speed. That thing is unfortunately not going to be affected by sticky web because it is levitate, but it doesn't matter because, you know, I'm ×2 speed. The crunch is easily going to be taking out that Gengar. Even if that thing were like max HP, max defense, I don't think it could live a crunch. But now he's going to go out of the Heatran. All I have to do here is hit that waterfall button, and that Heatran is going to be dying. I could click Ice Fang, and this thing would probably die, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to be risking anything here. Just going to go straight for that waterfall. And now he only has one Pokemon left, and to be honest with you, I can't recall what it is. The Excadrill, which is also going to die to a waterfall. Even if it were Choice Scarfed, I still outspeed it. He's going to get caught in the sticky web. That is going to lower his speed, put him at neutral if he is Choice Scarfed. We already figured out, I think, that he was Life Orbed, though. And Waterfall, like I said, I'm going to outspeed because I'm +2. But this is a lesson here. This is rule number 1. Never, ever get cocky in a Wi-Fi battle because you never know what's going to happen. Although it looked like I was getting totally destroyed that match, you know, I knew that I was losing. At a certain point, I said, oh my god, I'm losing. So what I did was I tried to get damage off where I could. I got my hazards up where I needed them to be, and I tried, you know, I did my best to predict Excadrill coming in so that it couldn't Rapid Spin. Unfortunately for him, he didn't ever really try to come in with Excadrill and Rapid Spin, and I don't know if it would have helped him too much, but it definitely could have been something there. It might have saved him a KO, one hit. It might have saved him from a one-hit KO at some point in the battle, although I'm not entirely sure with that. I think I might have had Heatran left at that point. I can't remember. No, Heatran died. I don't know. I had one other Mon left. I don't think. It might have been Caesar, actually. But anyways, rule number 1, never get cocky in a Wi-Fi battle. So I was losing at the beginning. I did what I could to get damage off where I needed to. And Sharpedo is one of those Mons where Sharpedo is a very strong Pokemon, and it's a very good Pokemon. But it needs a little bit of help to sweep late game. And that's the case with a lot of sweepers, to be honest. They need some help. So the Sticky Webs help lower their speed a little bit to get them to where I would outspeed 100% of the time. He doesn't have any priority on his team, which is a little bit surprising. And, you know, the Stealth Rocks do help as well. Although most of his Mons either resist or are neutrally affected by the Stealth Rocks, it still does help a little bit here and there. And, you know, that's one of the case. So take this home with you, kids. If it looks like you're completely destroying your opponent, make sure you're watching what they do. I did what I could to get damage where I needed to, and I ended up taking home. I ended up turning it around from a potential 6-0 on his side, turning it all the way around to a 2-0 on my side, thanks to Sharpedo and my effectiveness and dealing damage where I needed to deal it. So I know this video is a little bit longer than how they normally run, but I wanted to have this play by play without being sped up, so that I could have as much amount of time as I needed to explain this battle to you guys. So, you know, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you click that like button, the light button. Make sure you click that like button, excuse me. Smash the fuck out of that thing. Just do it. Just do it. Thank you. Click that subscribe button if you have not already. There are many more great Wi-Fi battles to come to this channel. I don't ever plan on quitting Wi-Fi battles on this channel. At least not anytime soon. If I ever do decide to stray away from them, I don't know why I would, but this channel has been built around Wi-Fi battles. It is literally the foundation of this channel, and I don't see that changing. I do have a Let's Play that I'm also currently doing. You can check that out here. Here's a link to the playlist. Just click that box, and it will take you over there if you are interested in that, playing Life of Guardians. I plan... I'll probably just do like 2 episodes and then a Wi-Fi battle, or like 2 episodes and 2 Wi-Fi battles or something like that, just to keep it as balanced as possible. I know a lot of people like to watch Wi-Fi battles on this channel, so like I said, I don't plan on taking those away anytime soon, although the LP is something different to the channel, and hopefully will bring a lot of new people to the channel as well that, you know, I've kind of been struggling with lately. I was taking a look at my analytics, and there have been about 750 people that have unsubscribed from this channel that have been previously subscribed. So if you take that into account, I could be close to 2,500 subs right about now. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, you know, I'm not upset about it. If you're not happy with my content, then be more than happy to unsubscribe. I don't want you to be subscribed to a channel and not enjoy the content. That's not what I want you guys to do. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. We are hella long on this, and I apologize. But may the hacks be with you. Peace out, guys.